When I was trying to get Emma to date me, first thing I did, let the air out of her tires. She couldn't go anywhere. She needed a lift. I said, hey, you need a lift? She copped right in the car.
Does she know this story?
No, she doesn't know the story.
Does she watch your show?
The Jesse Jr. does.
You're basically the Zodiac killer.
It has a happy ending.
Really?
Oh,
yes, we're married. Did you really do that?
Is that the first time you did it, or did you use that before?
It works like a charm.
But now you tell us that you're a stalker, and while she reported into you, you vandalized her car so she couldn't get home. She would be trapped and need your assistance so you could have a captive audience. Now, wait a minute, this is a totally different conversation. Okay, that's crazy. And it's not something to laugh over. I mean, imagine your daughter is working with someone and her boss deflates her tires so she can't go home. So she has to go into his creepy car where he then tries to seduce her or whatever he does. Right?
Believe me, there are plenty of daughters who deal with predatory behavior from their bosses. That's what Me Too started off as being about. And I don't know that the culture has really changed all that much, but I mean, it certainly hasn't changed at a place like Fox News, which was of course embroiled in the Me Too era, right? Because of all the various people in positions of power that were accused of sexual harassment, rape, all of that stuff, right? And it's just amazing to me that he's just openly admitting this, and everyone there is like, oh, so great, but Jesse Waters, look at what he did.
With age comes wisdom, and she's pretty young. Well, that's my nice way of saying she's not very smart. Yeah. She's like, you know when you pick a banana and the banana's in your hand and it's green, and then even if you try to peel it, it's still not even peeling?
Yes.
That's AOC. First, she has to get married.
What?
She has to plan a wedding. Or you want to plan a wedding and run for president at the same time?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Okay, so then her husband would have to do it and the wedding would stink.
Because she just got engaged.
She's engaged, yes. And then you have to get pregnant. So
why?
No. This is how it goes. This is how it goes. Just follow me, Greg. Once you get married,
I'm not following you.
Then you get pregnant, and then once you have the baby, you have a family.
Right.
And the media loves it. They eat it up. And it makes you more of a mature person. That's why you're so immature. You don't have any kids. So then after she has the family, then she runs for Senate. She runs for Senate in New York. You get to meet all the big time donors. You get into the Senate, and then you're a force to be reckoned with at the hearings. And then she runs for president.
Emma, it seems like Jesse Waters has creepily spent a lot of time thinking about the personal AOC matters that he's now openly discussing on national television.
Man, that makes my blood boil, really. I mean,
it just creeps me out. He's so like it's creepy. It doesn't make my blood boil. The fact that he's just openly showing the world how creepy he is blows my mind.
No, we get it, right? You're in a madman fantasy where you want to be the alpha guy and that women don't have any value to you unless they get married and they have a child, because that's a rite of passage. It's curious that Jesse Waters did not have this commentary when Lindsey Graham was running for president. I don't really remember anything about that because Lindsey Graham has never been married and he has never had a child. And yet, as far as we know, I haven't heard a peep from Jesse Waters about that, but actually that only applies to women, the unripe bananas, because it's not, I don't even want to consider you if you don't fit into the feminine cookie cutter perspective that I have of what a rite of passage is for women.
I'm going to give you a test to see if you've been indoctrinated and how bad it is. Do you think we should build a wall on the southern border to protect against the illegal alien invasion?
The invasion.
So you'd be okay with Guatemalans coming into your dorm room and sleeping on the floor?
Okay, no.
Don't stop, Angel. You're doing fine.
Make it out of ice.
That's not very smart from a Cornell student.
Well, I'm indoctrinated, so I know nothing.
What is the national debt right now?
200 million.
18 trillion. Professors aren't telling you the truth?
Maybe not.
Do you think that the phrase Islamic terror is offensive?
Yes.
Have a lot of the terrorists been Episcopalian these days? Do you have a Make America Great Again hat?
No.
Can I buy you one?
Absolutely. You can't buy me anything.
Dinner?
Okay, this got weird.
He included that in the video, by the way, which I think makes him look like a ridiculous creep because she wasn't having it, but he included that. There's a lot to pick apart. My favorite part, of course, is that they understand how ancient their audience is, and so they put in the old-timey video clips. The only thing older than those references are the people watching Fox News, but it's the guy with the black and white and the hat and everything. They couldn't find a Will Ferrell clip that would make the students look stupid?
So, by the way, you didn't know what the exact national debt was. Yeah, I'd like to give that quiz at any Republican get-together. See how they do on that quiz.
Yeah, Waters
they're going to know that fact, right?
He didn't know it 5 seconds before he Googled it before conducting that interview.
Okay, right.